friends, welcome back to Crafter Support. I'm Andrea, and today I'm going to be doing something I've never done before on my channel, and that is using the fabric rotary blade with fabric. So I've never used this blade. I have had it for quite a while, but I just haven't had the opportunity to get it out and use it. So today we're going to be making this bunny shirt, and we're going to be using Heat and Bond Ultra Hold. This I just got off of Amazon. I got the fabric off Amazon, and I ordered the shirt like a while back from some shirt company. I'm not really sure. But we're going to need a heat press, obviously your rotary blade tool, or because we're bonding it, it said you can also use your basic blade. So your fine point blade is supposed to be able to work with this as well. I'm going to use my rotary blade just because I've been wanting to try it out. So I just keep it here in this little holder from Cricut. It just slides down into place. It does come with a casing to put over it, and I'll show you that because this thing is sharp. It comes with this casing you can put over the bottom in case you don't have something like this to put it in. So that's great to have that because I always cut myself. So we're just going to get started by cutting all of the things that we need to cut, pressing what we need to press, and then we're also going to be using my pink fabric mat. I've never used this fabric mat ever. So I don't think ever. No, never. I've never used it. So I'm excited to be trying new things today with my Cricut. I don't often do new things with my Cricut, so I'm excited to be doing that. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm just going to read over what you do with the Heat and Bond first. So let's see. Did you guys already see the design? No, we're going to jump in and do the design first. And once we do the design, then we'll come back and we will go over all of this. So the first thing we're going to do is come over here to what machine we're going to be using. And I'm going to be using my Maker 3. And you need to use a Maker if you're using the rotary fabric blade. And then I'm going to come over to images. This is really simple, guys. Easy for you guys to see how it works. And then you can kind of put your own designs into it. So I'm just going to take a basic bunny. And I think there was one that I thought was really cute. I think it was a little for this one. So we're going to put this bunny up here. And I think I want to make it the widest that I can with the 8x8 fabric I have. So I'm just going to put in here for the width, because the height is the largest. Maybe I'll put, let me see how this works. 7.5. That makes it pretty big. Okay, we'll do that. I think that'll look cute on the shirt. So we're just going to make it the size that we want, and then we're going to simply go in and click make it. So basically we just need our shape, and then we're going to work with the materials and the fabric. So we're just going to click make it. We're going to save the project. I'm just going to call it bunny. Save. And then sometimes my record button will not, like whenever I record my screen, it doesn't always show you every single step. I don't know why, it just doesn't. But basically we're going to have it on a mat, and it's going to be in the 12x12 mat. Everything's good. We don't have to reverse it or anything like that. And we're going to click continue. And now it's going to want to connect to my Maker 3, which is not plugged in. So let me, or I should say it's plugged in, it's just not turned on. And there we go. So now it's going to ask what material we're using. So I'm going to go into browse all material, and I'm going to type in bonded fabric. Okay, let's just put fabric. Okay. Maybe just go to a simple cotton fabric, chiffon, cotton. Oh, cotton bonded is what we're going to pick. And then we're going to say done. And now it's ready to go. Now we are going to, well, it says we can leave our fine point blade in, but I really wanted to use my rotary blade. So let me see if I can cut it. Clamp B. All right, what says we can cut it with our regular blade? So I won't even need my other blade. Okay, I'm good with that. So now we're just going to, I'm going to give it more pressure though. I just prefer that. It says, I don't think it's going to give me an option to change to edit tools. It might. Oh, it does. So let's go to rotary, apply. And we are ready to go to our mat. So I'm going to be using the pink mat as well. So let me just kind of click out of here. Okay, welcome back. So now we're going to go over this part, which is, it just says pre-wash all materials without fabric softener. Check. Preheat iron to medium heat, no steam. Place adhesive on back of material to be bonded. The paper liner should be facing up. Okay, so that's how we're going to start this. We're going to open this up. I need my scissors. All right. Okay. There is a lot here too, guys. All right, so I'm probably going to end up leaving it out of this plastic. Maybe. I don't know. I might keep the plastic. All right. So, okay. So we're going to press the material onto this. So I'm just going to lay this out. And I'm going to make it a little bit smaller than the fabric, just because I want to make sure none of it goes over onto my pressing mat. So I purposely made the design the 7.5 so that I could easily cut this piece away. So we're going to snip it here, and we're going to snip it here, and then I'm going to remove all of this so I don't mess up and cut the wrong thing. Okay. And then we're just going to cut up. So I've never worked with heat and bond before. Obviously it's like an adhesive. It's like you don't have to sew with it. It just kind of like vinyl attaches to the fabric, I'm guessing. Like that's the way I understood it. And one side is like real bumpy. That's this side that I'm cutting right now. And the other side is like paper. All right, so let's put this away. And we'll put that away in a little bit. And here is our piece. So now I have my I want to move this actually because I don't want to accidentally heat on that. I have my Cricut Easy Press and I'm going to get it plugged in. Oh, I'm going to move on down with this stuff. So we're going to turn this on. And I'm thinking medium would be about, I don't know, temp. I'll say 300. That sounds good to me. And we're only going to press it for a very short period of time, it says. So when we press it, it says preheat iron. We did that. We're doing that. To medium heat, no steam. Place adhesive on back of material. So the material, here's our material that we're using. I'm just going to kind of bump this over for a minute. If you guys don't have an Easy Press, they're so amazing. Definitely want to check one of those out. I'll have links below. So we're just going to have, this is going to go on the back of here. But like I said, I didn't make it because did I cut it crooked? I may have to trim off a little bit of it because I didn't want, so let me trim this off a little bit better. Okay, that should be good. Did I do that right? And let's trim this piece off the top. I just want to make sure nothing gets on my mat, because I don't want anything on my pressing mat. So let's start. Okay, so here's my fabric. So I have my fabric, and then I'm going to bring this in, and this is the paper side. So the paper side needs to be facing us. Timer is for 2 seconds. Okay. And I have it going up, up, up. It's almost at 300. So then it says once it gets to 300, oh, it's making my lights flicker. Okay. Cut the size and shape needed. Peel off the paper liner. Okay, that's after we do that. Hold the iron on the paper liner for 2 seconds. Repeat until entire surface is bonded. Allow to cool. And then cut to size, which we're going to cut it on our Maker 3. And then place material adhesive side down. Oh wait, we peel the liner. Then we place the material adhesive side down on the top of the project. Press iron and fabric with firm pressure for 8 seconds. So 2 seconds to get it attached to the this fabric, and then 8 seconds to get it attached to the main fabric. So here we go. It's ready to go. I'm going to lay it down, and that was quick. Oh, that worked. Oh, 2 seconds was all it needed. Okay, so now I'm going to put this on my pink mat. And if you're not sure, or if you've never used the pink mat is just a fabric mat, and I only have the 12 by 24. So it's going to have to work for me, even though it's super big. It'll still work. I think I just have to let the machine know that I'm using it. All right. So you guys will have to tell me if you try this, because I'm excited about it. I want to start working more with fabric. My daughter works with fabric, but she sews and she can do amazing things, and I can't sew. So I just like find ways around it, right? Or I just have her make my stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to get my brayer, because if you don't have a brayer, guys, you want a brayer, because brayer will help you push everything down onto your sticky mat. And it's ready to go. Now, I don't want to confuse you, but I'm going to let this fall back over it just for now until I get my machine set up. But then you have to take your plastic cover off before you cut it with your machine. All right. And I'll show you that part just to remind you. Okay. We're going to be making this on a child's, like a youth size, extra large. And so I think that I want to press it, so that way there it looks nice and flat. And I don't want any wrinkles in it where I'm going to put it at. So let's press it this way. It has a little bit of fabric on it. Like, I had loose fabric kind of like laying around, and I think it picked up some of that. Okay. Yeah, it did. It has some fabric on it. All right. So now that we have that, we're going to come over to the Maker, and we're going to cut it. Okay, so remember, we're going to remove the entire plastic covering. Going to open clamp B, and we're going to insert our rotary blade. And we're going to feed it into the machine. Some room here. Close my clamp A and cut. see if I can get the backing off. Oh, I see. Okay, actually what I'm going to do is just peel the bunny, because on here is that material. See how it's shiny? All right, and then I'm going to pull the bunny off. Okay, so now I just need to set the timer for 8 seconds. Set. The temperature is already where it needs to be. It did not say to cover this, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to do it like it says and see if I have it somewhat even and straight. I'm going to say yes I do. It looks pretty good to me. Well, I'm going to mess with it now that I said it looks good. Okay. And I'm going to press it for 8 seconds and go. Let's see. Oh my. Look how cute that is. Guys, if I don't ever have to like embroider or sew or anything like that, and I can just make stuff like this, how cute would this be for pillows and things like that? Like any sort of fabric pillows or napkins, like your dinner napkins, if you put like little bunnies down in the corner for Easter, or crosses, like that would be super cute. That was so easy. I thought it was going to be like more difficult. Like, I mean, I'm looking to see if any edges are not down. And everything looks like it's pressed down very, very well. Guys, that is so cute. I am so excited about this because it opens up way more possibilities. You guys know the Cricut has so many possibilities with it that I think sometimes we don't even understand the capacity of how much you can do with your Cricut. And it just amazes me. So again, this is the first time I've worked with fabric like this using the heat and bond, and I can see me making a lot more things. Like, how cute would it be to make kitchen curtains and like put your own little designs across the little frilly parts at the bottom, and you could make it all with fabric. It wouldn't have to be vinyl. Now I am going to wash this up and see how well it washes. I'll probably give it 48 hours, then wash it. And then it's not for anybody for my family, all of my family, the kids are too big. So I'm probably just going to donate this one to the daycare or something like that for our school age kids. But that was so simple. So literally it was 300 degrees, 2 seconds, then 300 degrees, 8 seconds. It cut perfectly with the rotary trimmer, but it says you could use the, fine point blade too. So if you don't have the rotary trimmer, you can still use this as long as it's bonded, and it's bonded to the heat and bond. Obviously, that's why it's called heat and bond. And you can make amazing things too. I know you can. So if you guys are not members of the Facebook group, I would love for you to join. I have links below. I also have affiliate links. And I think that's all for this video. It was so super easy and fast that I thought it was going to take longer, but it didn't. And I have something on there. There we go. We'll dust that off. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're all having a great spring, and I wish you all a wonderful evening. Thanks for watching. Bye.